Hello everybody, is my mic? Yes, my mic is coming through. Yeah, welcome to tonight's stream. It's Sith Taker Tim, and I have the first of two games this evening for you. And we are not playing Ancient Knowledge, we are playing a salvage mission. Salvage mission. So people will be picking up crates. We will go over lists shortly. I just need to share the post that we are live. Let's go and grab that. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. In fact, let's get betting going because that will give you guys something to do whilst I sort the social medias out. Just two string goes also. And then this is X-Wing, TTS Hispania, Spanish League. Hey, welcome everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay. Betting is open, ! Bet. 1 for Have a Fantastic Day, 2 for Flamebeast. And the amount you want to bet, you can type all, and that will obviously put your money where your mouth is as such. Just making sure I spell. I think that's, yeah. It's fine. So next, post that. Post. Obviously, feel free to share the stream link around if you want to tell people that the stream is live. Would be appreciated. Post that there. Let's put it community one as well, why not? DC as well, why not? That will do. Okay, so close that. But yeah, welcome everybody. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we'll chat about lists very shortly, and I need my phone to share this. Dude, that one, and next, share. Sweet. Okay, so we did see Craig's list the other day, so I think you used this list last week. Let's have a quick gander at the other list we've got. So we have got 2 contracted scouts, the first of which is Ion Cannon and Kira. So Ion Cannon will give it a front arc, but then also it has got its turret as well, 2 dice primary turret. Kira is while you move or perform attacks, you ignore obstacles you're locking. So yeah, hopefully make it a bit easier for that jump master to fly around. The other contracted scout also has an iron cannon and has Peli Motto crew. During the system phase, you may perform an action on one of your damage cards even while stressed. After you repair a face-up ship damage card, you may roll one attack die on a hit result, repair another face-up ship. On a crit, expose one damage card. So I guess those droids that she has, I pick crew droids, don't quite do what she wants. We have Nom Lum in a Jumpmaster as well, with auto blasters. Haven't seen an awful lot of auto blasters these days, but if you're not in the defender's front arc, evade results cannot be cancelled. Cannot cancel crit results. Nom Lum's abilities after you become the defender. If the attacker is not in your mobile arc, you must rotate your mobile arc to a standard arc the attacker is in, and then that works well with Dengar, which is after you defend in the attack. If the attacker is in your firing arc, which you will be because of Nom Lum's ability. If you do, roll one attack die unless the attacker chooses to remove one green token, and then on a hit or crit result the attacker suffers 1 damage. So quite useful. Evening Sam, hope you're well. Do let me know if how the audio is coming through, if the background audio is too loud or anything like that. Is appreciated. Sira Sue, I've been running a lot with my swarm, so for any ships at 0 to 1 may reroll 1 defense dice. We have Elusive, so Sira Sue essentially has 2 defensive rerolls, whilst Elusive is active, also has auto blasters. And then we've got Kanan Jarrus in the Hawk. Kanan is while you or a ship in your mobile arc defends, you may spend 1 force for the attacker to roll 1 fewer attack dice. Possibly useful, possibly not. So I suppose there's only a 3 ship list on the opposing side, so yeah, possibly useful. And then you've got Gamut Key at the start of the engagement. It's at the end phase, sorry, you may spend 2 charge if you do choose a ship at range 0 to 1. 1 or more circular tokens during the end phase. Circular tokens are not removed from that ship. So ion tokens are not circular, so it's probably just more about keeping green tokens, I imagine. Yeah, because he's not going to get any jams or tractors. That's a Hawk got a jam? The Hawk has got a jam, so there's an edge case for that. Okay, looks like players are just setting dials, so we'll go through Craig's list very quickly. So we have Armed and Dangerous Fen Rao, very cool ship. I used him a few weeks back myself. Some of the little added extras you get with him, like the adaptable power systems, are kind of where it's at, where after he fully executes a red maneuver or performs a red action, he can basically spend a charge to remove the stress to gain deplete, and then before he engages he can spend another charge to remove a deplete to gain a strain, or vice versa. We'll come up to Root in a second. Has he assigned... Yeah, it looks like he's assigned his child. Armed and Dangerous Dengar, a few little bits at R2, G8. Starboard thrusters and synchronized handling work really well, but yeah, we can let you all see those. And then Rootcast with all the Mandalorian type abilities. So you've got clan training, Mandalorian and the child, Mandalorian optics. Yeah, it's his pilot ability is the big thing though, which is before you engage you may gain 1 strain token. While you perform a prime attack, if you're strained you may change one of your blank results one of your blank or eye results to a hit. But yeah, useful little ships. So we got red and yellow contracted scouts coming up at the top with Kanan in support. They're facing off against Dengar, but do have Sirasu for defensive rerolls. Does look like they are very much stuck at going through that top lane, but so is Dengar, so that's not terrible. Dengar takes a focus. Rook just did the red stop, and Fen goes 5 forwards. Might see a focus boost here and just try and maybe chip away. Interesting the red stop from Rook though, because that's gonna limit what he can do next turn, I guess, or maybe puts him a turn away from engagement. Okay, so no shot from Fen. Okay, so he can Kanan this. He should Canaan this if he hasn't done already. So uses his is it synchronized handling? I think it is, to gain the calculate. But yeah, should be Cananing. There's no reason not to, because the force would come back, and he gets hit crit out of hand. I think it's into Sirisu, because I'm pretty sure Canaan's in his arc. So it looks like into Sirisu, but Sirisu gets his own reroll and gets 3 evade. So he's fine anyway. What's to worry about? Maybe it was all part of the plan and he was saving it for his the revenge shot, I guess. So Sirisu range 3 back into Dengar. It's just going to be a primary, so 2 on 3. Might see some work from oh, do you spend? I don't. You could spend the focus here, but you know Dengar can shoot back. Possibly not. So you didn't spend, but gets 1 evade. So he's going to revenge shot. He could have held it for the contracted scout, but I guess then the contracted scout could just hold his shot and not bother. So he is caning in this shot. Yeah, so maybe this was all part of the plan, was to get the second shot, but yeah. It could spend his focus, but may as well Sirisu reroll first. Gets the evade, so it's all good. Hello there, welcome to the channel. If you haven't done already, do give the channel a follow, and I'm trying to get subscribers on YouTube. Free to do, so Twitch is paid subscribers unless you've got Twitch Prime. Please, if you can, just pop over to the YouTube, Sith_Taker_Tim, and just subscribe to the YouTube channel. I've got some plans afoot, and I'd like to bump up the subscriber numbers a little bit. Let's spend the focus here, take 2 evades, no damage. But yeah, so I am streaming simultaneously to YouTube and Twitch, which is a paid thing I'm doing, but I'm looking to do a fortnightly in-person gaming session in the new year, and looking at different games, board games and other things. So I want to reach out to a couple of companies for some support, and I kind of want to just boost my viewership and stuff, or my numbers a little bit. So if you've got the chance, just pop across to YouTube, or if you're watching this on YouTube later, please do subscribe to the channel. I say subscribing on YouTube's free. It's like following on Twitch. Hey Andre. Well, you can create fake accounts, but I'm not suggesting anybody does that. Don't need to boost the numbers quite that badly. But yeah, I got to play a new game at the weekend as part of a private playtest session, which I can't talk about because I had to sign an NDA, but that was a lot of fun, and I hope to be playing that a fair amount in the new year. And yeah, hopefully I'll be streaming some of that. But we'll still be streaming X-Wing, so maybe a monthly thing. I'll invite some of the lads from the Sith Takers round to my house, and we'll have 2 or 3 games of X-Wing being played as well, so we'll see. So we're using Gamut Key to keep a green token, I think. Probably would keep it on Sirisu, but we'll see what they decide to do. Pretty sure Gamut is... He ship it not to 1. Yeah, he's got to choose who's keeping the green token. Equally, if there's any games you'd like to see me play on stream, like in person and stuff, do let me know. But we've got Season 3 of Blood Bowl. So we'll probably, me and the girlfriend are going to put together the teams, and no doubt we'll probably bring a game of that at some point, Bretonnians versus Tomb Kings. So yeah, I'm just going to diversify a little bit what I'm playing as such. It's sort of my personal time. But we do have some in-person events coming in the new year as well. Well, starting on 28th of December. Yeah, Tomb Kings. No. Well, in fairness, she's got a Bretonnian Old World army, and she plays Old World. So I said, well, I would have thought that she probably wants the Bretonnians. So I'm going to take the Tomb Kings. I mean, my best friend did write the coaching article in the latest Spike magazine, so yeah, perhaps I can get some secrets about how they play. But yeah, maybe I'll have to get that, see if I can work King's Gambit into the team name or something like that. But yeah, we got some in-person events coming. So 28th December is a Sunday. It's a one-day event coming from Element Games, so I'll be streaming from there. Our little Christmas Revenge of Father Sithmas. I'm hoping to get to Scotland for their System Open, and we will also be looking at obviously we've got Sith Taker Open in February. I'm still looking at Worlds flights. I'm still very tempted to head across to Worlds, but if I go to Worlds, I'm not going to be streaming myself. If I go, I'll be helping Mr. 312, Nick Sperry, do the World stream, because it also gets very awkward with regards to tax and stuff. So this is turn 2. We are playing salvage mission, so this will be the first opportunity for players to pick up crates. So 3 forward from Nom Lum. It'd be really interesting to see if Nom Lum's could do a barrel roll to left here, and maybe just predict that Fen Rao's going to do a 3 bank or something. But I don't think it will. Possibly. Okay, goes for the focus. I wondered if picking up a crate would have been quite a good idea. Red is gone forwards and looks to be looking at a crate. So red is going to pick up that crate of fine French wine. Is Blood Bowl as annoying as with dice as X-Wing? Only played it in high school. Yes, it absolutely is. The amount of times it's double skulls into double skulls, or a one, and obviously you have re-rolls as part of your it's like team training, and yeah, that's not great. Okay, so some interesting manoeuvres here. So Kanan is turning out. Looks like, yeah, focus probably rotate. Yeah, focus rotate. Interesting to see if Denga's just done a 1 bank here. 2 forwards from Rook. Clears the stress. He's going to pick up as well. Okay. Makes sense. So just undoing the maneuver just so he can grab the crate token. Did yellow pick up as well? Yes, yellow has picked up as well. So we can get another crate out. So 2 jump masters. Got crates, so I think that's probably why Rook has taken something. Sirisu's turning out as well. Maybe thinking might see a K turn from Denga. I mean, if we do, this will be fantastic because that auto blaster could be looking pretty spicy. Sirisu is also taking a crate, so that should be 4 points for Have a Fantastic Day. 3 bank block. Dengar into Sirisu. I guess you just take a red focus there. You don't have to worry about Sirisu, and then you can shoot range 1 into Kanan. Which is, he can reduce it, but we'll see. And yet Fen does do the 3 bank. Oh, imagine if you'd done the barrel roll there, but I think focus boost. There's no point picking up a crate here because ultimately Have a Fantastic Day has got 3, so you're only going to get 2 points either way. There's every chance you can get a crit, I guess. So just taking a focus, I think. Maybe thinking more about next turn. So yeah, if you're if we aren't aware or haven't seen, we are going to be streaming another game straight after this. Kanan uses Force to make Dengar's range 1 only 3 dice. But that is 2 hits and a crit out of hand into 2 agility Kanan. So we are definitely going to see a shield drop. It does get a Sirasu reroll. Which he makes, so you probably spend the focus, lose a shield. So shield down on Kanan. And Kanan got strained. I think that's the R2G8, isn't it? After you perform a fire attack that hits, if you spend 2 or charges, choose enemy ship at 0 to 1 defender. If you do, that ship gains a strain token. And Fenn's shot was pretty bad. Is that Fenn? Oh, I think I'm maybe in Sirisu's range 0. Fenn gets 1. Gets the evades. Oh, his Nomlum's arc is facing towards Fenn. Okay, so he's obviously a bit worried about that. I'll say I tried to tempt the cats up the stairs, but they are snoozing downstairs at the moment. May come and join me later on. So, the Rook is going to take a strain to basically activate his ability. May as well take range 3 into red, I guess. It's 1 less green dice. Red also hasn't got a focus token for the mods. So Rook has got Force and his ability, so yeah. Turns the blank to a hit. And Red will drop a shield. No crits though, so not losing any of these crate tokens at the moment. Okay. Yeah. Just going to be... this will be Ion Cannon, won't it? Range 3 obstructed. Just the 1 hit. Gets the evade. So Red potentially could do a turret attack, I guess, as well. Yeah, I think if you're going to shoot Nomlum into Fenn, I would be tempted to chuck 2 dice into Fenn at range 3. Maybe get him to spend the focus token now. Singular crit. He has got Beskar, but he's absolutely fine. And then it's probably range 1 from Nomlum. I mean, the other thing he could have done there, I guess, was Ion Rook, but he probably can 1-bank to the right fairly easily. Unless Red wanted to go and sit in there and try and block him onto an obstacle, I guess. Yeah, going to take range 1 to Fenn. So 3 dice for Nom into 4 dice for Fenn. Fenn's ability gets 2 hits. And Fenn gets all the paint. What we worried about. And then that'll be 4-2 on objectives. Because we are playing the new scoring system, so 50 points world, where if you hold an objective, you score 2 scenario points, and if you hold more objectives than your opponent, you score 4. This is salvage mission, so we don't have to discard if we score more. That's only ancient knowledge. But yeah, so that's the end of turn 2. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, dear me. I was proper yawning in a meeting today. Right, well, we'll probably see a K turn from Nomaless, I guess, unless he decides to do one forwards. Rook seems to be, I guess, the one bank to the right. Could do the red stop as well. Dengar. Ooh. See, I'd be tempted by a 3 bank left potentially with Dengar. He is stressed though, isn't he? What can he do to shed that? No, a 3 bank is blue. So, I mean, 2 banks probably okay as well. Might be better positional from 2 bank. And that might leave both Kanan and Sirisu out of the picture, I guess, a little bit. I mean, Sirisu has got a crate, so that's not terrible for Have a Fantastic Day. Yeah, I think it's all looking interesting. But you know, it is interesting with the new points. People are still experimenting with things, so I mean, it's been a while since we've seen Triple Jump Master, and then when you add to that Triple Jump Master both Kanan and Sirisu, that's quite a scary prospect. I wonder if I've got any lists yet for game 2. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot of beef, but it's not a lot of beef that does an awful lot of damage. Like, it's annoying, for sure, but 9 health behind 2 greens, that can get burnt down if you focus fire. Yeah, roast beef, nice. I mean, I don't think 2 scouts and 6 mining guilds is that scary. Like, the things that made the tie swarm scary, like the Imperial tie swarm of old, was Howl Runner. Howl Runner giving those ties all those rerolls. If the ties don't have some sort of buff, they're just 3 agility annoyances. And alright, yeah, they're occasionally going to get some like dice variants and be plinking away, but yeah, I just don't think in the grand scheme of things they're all that scary. You know, they will die, their dice will blank out. I mean, I think the reason I like my swarm when my swarm's doing well is I've got offensive and defensive rerolls. Without the rerolls, you put 2 contracted scouts in, I don't think they're that bad. Certainly, like, when you come up against like initiative 6 aces like Fen Rao, he'll just boost into range 1 and roll 5 dice at 1. If you don't roll 3 paint, your TIE fighter's dead. He can absolutely do that 6 or 7 turns in a row and just keep taking TIE fighters off the board. Like, if you know how to fly against the swarms, you can just pull them apart. And I would say it's as easy as killing Sirisu, or as easy as killing Drea. But, you know, with the defensive rerolls, you know, it is going to take a bit longer than normal to burn through those. And then you are trying to kill them whilst they are hiding behind 6 TIE fighters. So road roll for turn 3. I think that might be a tie. And yeah, red remains first player. So Mandalorian optics potentially are, yep, being used on rook. I mean, I guess you go right. Okay. Locking. It's locking num. So is he? Because the other option rook's got is he could pivot to the right, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like I'd be going after red, yeah, because red's got a crate as well at the moment. Yeah, and this is it. Nom's opting to go the long way round. He has got a hard one, I think, hasn't he? Hard one to the left he can do, which is white. And I think the way that that overlaps on the corners, that might get past that gas cloud. Okay, he's locking rook. It was red. Red's got Kira. Okay, 4 forwards and focus from red. Possibly either trying to get past or out of rook's arc, or block the turn. Okay, making space for yellow as well, I guess. Take a focus on yellow. Very interested to see where rook's gone. I mean, if I was betting, I would have said like one bank right with rook. Kanan is going to clear his red tokens, take a focus. So I guess Sirisu maybe just bumps, just does a hard one right. Could do a hard one left, but I think you perhaps stay a bit closer. Yeah, one bank. This is not a good spot for yellow, because if Fen comes around, say on a 2 bank focus boost round as well, that could be a lot of firepower going into yellow. Like maybe reinforce frontier, but I guess that's so you're going to benefit from one shot. So maybe target lock yellow. You've got Rook's ability as well, I guess. Ah, he's already taken Mandalorian optics, hasn't he? Okay, so he is going to reinforce front. Or is he reinforcing rear? No, reinforcing front, yeah. Cool. Okay, so Sirisu is turning out. I suppose that potentially gets behind Dengar. Unless Dengar's done, I mean, some sort of sloop, but... yeah, she can't reposition anyway, so just takes a focus. Yeah, 2 bank from Dengar. Looks nice. Don't think he's got any shots this turn. Could rotate. Yeah, so he's rotating into yellow as well. I mean, Kanan will be able to potentially reduce one of these down if he's got range. So Dengar needs, Kanan needs range to yellow. So it's the defender that needs to be in Kanan's firing arc. Okay. And then, yeah, focus boost from Fen. Nice, gets range 1. Is he considering... yeah. I suppose you could have done the deplete thing, couldn't he? But, yeah, I think you just take the stress in that position. So, yeah, we could see an awful lot of damage going to yellow this turn. Starts with Fenral, range 1, so that's going to be a 5 dice primary. Fen into yellow. Not in front arc. Not sure if he was just checking for Concordia or something, but 3 hits from Fen. 2 evades, so that's 1 damage on yellow so far. So looks like range 2 and obstructed into yellow. So it would only be 2 dice. But I think you have to do it. You have to keep plinking away, really, because you want to see if you can knock off another shield, maybe. Yeah, so 2 dice into 3. Just a singular crit. Is holding a crate, though. Oh no, does get the evade. So probably Rook cast next, because Sirisu's not got a shot. Kanan has a shot into Dengar. Range 2. Spend the focus for 2. And Dengar takes a shield. And looking at that firing arc, yellow was in, so now when Rook does his range 1 shot, Kanan can spend a force. It takes a strain. Oh, he's not Kanan's yet. I mean, this is the last shot, isn't it, really? Unless yellow shoots Dengar, but you have to be in Dengar's front arc. Yikes. Well, that's with Rook's ability, 2 hits, 2 crits into 2 agility. Oh, a double blank out on yellow. That is bad. So the rest of Craig's shots weren't great, but then, yeah, that big hammer comes in at the end. 2 crits. Weapons failure into a damage engine. That is not great. Because the way that the dial works with those jump masters, it doesn't like turning to the right. And yeah, any shot back in retaliation is obviously now going to be slightly reduced. So red's going to shoot first. He's got range 1 obstructed into Rook. So 3 on 2 because he is strained. Just the 1 hit. Double evade. Nice and easy. So yellow has got a shot into Dengar. It would be range 2, but then is 1 dice into 3. So, I mean, you got no good options here. You possibly take range 1 ion cannon out the front. Yeah, because at least that's still 3 dice into Rook. Might push a damage through. Or, well, I suppose you can spend the focus for 1. Rook rolls 2. It does blank out, so it does push 1 damage through onto Rook. And then Nom Lum. Probably Rook again, range 2. 2 on 2. Oh, hit crit, nice. As Rook is holding a crate as well. And yep, Rook is going to take a crit here, so no reinforce, and we'll drop. What's that? Stun pilot? Yeah, stun pilot. Stunned, which probably not that important, but. You know, he is starting to move into an area with a lot of, a few obstacles. Trying to make it into a position that maybe benefits Nom Lum. And then it should be 4-2 again on objectives to have a fantastic day. But a slight points lead. Oh no, he hasn't got any crates, Craig. So he doesn't get the 2 this turn. Yeah, it was only holding 1 crate, and that just got popped off by that throwaway shot from Nomlum. So it looks like Sirius is going to keep that focus token. My issue now is because the way the Sirius who turned is now going to be splitting up from Caden. Oh dear me, stop yawning, Tim. Yeah, he's going to turn away. So I mean, like the M3A can do the hard one, but yeah, it's not quite right, is it? So this is a bit of a different list. Has anybody else seen anything interesting in chat? Any kind of weird and wacky lists? I think Andre mentioned, like, you know, the 2 jump masters, 6 mining guilds. I mean, I think certainly this list is one of the more out there lists that I've seen. The 2 contracted scouts, Nomlum, Sirisu, and Kanan. But that, you know, it's really interesting to see that all fits in a list. It's kind of scary, to be honest. And Kanan's 9 points, but I mean, I guess his loadout's probably low enough that he can't get another Force user. What do you think of Resistance Han that double taps and rotates? And M9G8, that's pretty scary. Is it scarier than Poe in the Falcon? I don't know, is the Han Falcon cheaper, I guess? I mean, we saw, like, I think it was the Spanish event we did talk about on the podcast. I think we saw Bist and Han doing well. Road for turn 4. And it's going to swap over to Flamebeast being first player. I didn't even start the timer. 40 minutes-ish. Pro streamer. So looking to fix. Did he do 2 there? Did he? You may perform an action on one of your damage cards even when stressed. You actually may roll 1 attack dice on a hit, repair another face up. Nice. So yeah, fix both of those with Pelly. That's interesting. I've not seen Pelly used before. So the hit result meant got to fit 2 cards. Yeah, because it's a bow tie arc, isn't it? Yeah, yellow's just going to bump into Rook and take a red focus. Red is turning away, probably going to see a focus. Has he got a linked action? Been ages since I've flown a jump master. Oh yeah, so he can focus rotate, being red. Nom has picked up a crate and looks to be going the long way round. But that does get him his 3 crates back. Red stopped from Rook, but didn't actually need to do that, but is considering a rotation, but I think it's going to stay still. Can shoot out the back into Nom if he wants anyway. Hard turn by Kanan. Probably just going to see maybe focus rotate front. I imagine you won't see anything in your side arc this turn. Yeah, this will be taking the stress to do the linked action, so yeah, rotating out the front. Yeah, seriously hard turn, already got the focus. Is carrying a crate, so can't do anything else, but it's going to take a target lock. See if we can get that auto blaster working. So Fen is 3 forwards. Probably focus boost, I think. Yeah, focus boost. Going to the side of Red now. Red's lost a shield. Might be able to get some support from Kanan. Hard one from Dengar. It's nice. Going to stay stressed. I think it recharges. Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, he's done his thing. What does that thing do again? The Starboard Thrusters. After you do a hard turn, you may spend a charge to decrease the difficulty of that maneuver. So he's basically made it a blue hard one and looks to be taking a target lock into yellow. I think he had to do the rotate and target lock, which gets him the stress back. But I suspect we got an auto blaster coming out the back. So Fen range 1 into red. We might see if Kanan can reach out. I would say that's a yes, so spends a force. Makes it a 4 dice shot. But still 2 and a crit, which is pretty decent. 2 defense dice for red. Double evade. Some of these jump masters doing pretty well, but is going to drop a crate on red. So he needs to keep knocking these off. I mean, maybe Dengar can kill yellow. Range 1. So he's got a target lock. Could spend his thing to get a calculate token. Oh yeah. Has done it, so has a lock. Probably re-roll the blank and eyeball. Yeah. Re-rolls these 2. Well, spends a calculate for 3. Can spend, so takes 2 damage into yellow. Yeah, this is the beef hanging around. Just being annoying, I guess. So, yellow... Is it yellow next? Oh, you can... Let's go strain him. That's what you can do. After perform before attack, you may... Yeah, spends 2, he's straining. Straining yellow. Dengar is range 2, so it's going to be a 2 dice shot, but Auto Blaster is active. So crits are not... can't be dodged. Dengar has still got some shields up though, so he should be okay. One hit, could just spend the lock and just reroll for crits. Spends a focus for 2 hits. And Dengar takes 1. So, looks like yellow can take the range 1 shot into Rook. Oh no, Rook shoots first, sorry. So Rook range 0 into yellow. Wow, gets 2 crits out of hand. Yellow is strained, so has 1 defense dice and rolls a blank and will pop. But that will be an initiative kill, so gets a that jump master off the board before he has to shoot, and also does make life a lot easier for Rook and friends, well, Rook and Denga for manoeuvring next turn. So I guess Denga could just do a left turn next turn as well and make it blue. So Kanan, no Mouldy Crow title, so it is just the mobile arc. Range 3 into Fen, singular hit. Benral says there's a wiggle. Looks like probably, I mean, I guess, do you just take a range 3 shot into Denga, but then I suppose Denga gets a revenge shot. Maybe range 1 into Fen's the best shot you've got. 3 into 4, Fen as a focus. It's either that or plink away into Rook, I guess. Rook has got force and it's obstructed. So basically no good shots is what Red Jump Master is saying. I mean, maybe Rook's into Hull. Okay, so take range 1 to Fen. I don't think he's got Concordia, but he's got, oh, okay. Well, Beskar is alive. But Fen can, yep, spend the focus, take no damage. But yeah, not a bad shot. Sometimes rolling the more red dice is sometimes the better decision. Nomlum plinking into Rook. Picked up the crate so he can only get 1 hit. Oh, he's got a target lock, hasn't he? Yeah, so 2 hits into Rook. 2 evades. And then 4 for Have a Fantastic Day. And none for Craig, so that is that's certainly telling. That is keeping the game tight. The objective count. But, you know, Nomlum can come around this gas cloud now. Rook is stressed. I mean, part of me would be very tempted to just do a 1 forward with Rook. Just accept the friendly bump. I mean, a 1 bank has the chance of not bumping Denga, but I think it does. So, like, yeah, maybe just the 1 forward and just point it seriously. Denga can do hard turn to the left. Imagine, I mean, if you're a red contracted scout, I would imagine you just do a hard turn here. Just accept the fact that you're stressed, but, you know, keep your arc relevant. Kanan's fairly easy. Hard 2 from Nomlum, I think. Should not clip the gas cloud, but brings him round. You might decide to do a 1 bank just for it's safer, but I'm pretty sure the hard 2 is fine there. Hard 1 on large bases overlaps ever so slightly corner to corner. So we go into turn 5. A little under half an hour remaining in the game. Big thanks to everybody that's watching. Just if you're not aware, you can support the stream. Any subs you've got, so if you've got any Prime subs, doesn't cost you anything, feel free to chuck them my way. If you don't send them to me, do send them to somebody else like Nickel City X-Wing, 312 Squadron, Post System Open, Let the Wookiee Win. There's loads of really good X-Wing streamers out there. Get that money out of Jeff Bezos's pocket and send it to the X-Wing streamers. Equally, you can !tip and help basically support the channel with like travel costs and bits for in-person tournaments. And when we reach the next funding goal, which is in $70 time, I'll be raffling off a full playset of Worlds 2024 dice and a metal gonk bottle opener to 1 viewer. Let's go back to the table as we have a road for turn 5. So, yeah, hard 2 is fine from Nomlum. Just take a focus. The Nom has got an auto blaster as well, so maybe that can become relevant. 3 bank from red. Looks to be just trying to get out of it. We'll take a focus. Should clear the stress. Be interesting. Now, if I was Fen, I'm probably turning to the right this turn anyway. You know, go into the front arc of Nom Nom probably. Just got to watch he don't sit in the bullseye because that auto blaster will give him a 3-dice shot. Yeah, Rook just accepts a friendly bump. Does need to roll for the damage. Yep, takes the damage. But yeah, I don't think there's much else you could do with Yellow Jump Master dying. Kanan next. Just a 1 forwards. Probably just focus. Yeah. Probably a hard turn to the left with Sirisu. Probably works out quite nicely. Again, just trying to keep the... yeah, did a hard 2. Just trying to keep that auto blaster potentially chipping away. Oh, offended turn left. That's interesting. I did not expect that. Probably just a focus there, I reckon. Yeah, out of red's firing arc. Well, he's going to barrel roll. Is he perhaps looking at getting the front arc into Kanan? That's interesting. Hard 1 from Dengar. Hopefully it clears. Yeah, it should be fine. So, spends a thing to make it blue. Is it Starboard Thrust or something like that? Recharges the other thing. Takes a target lock. So yeah, Kanan's going to get a lot of love here. But is that range 1 bullseye with Sirisu Auto Blaster? Ooh. Might even, I think it's still obstructed, but that is very close to being an unobstructed shot. Because you draw from the bullseye. That will be very interesting. So, I think this is Dengar first. So it looks like range 2 gets his free calculate, which is synchronized handling. Now Kanan needs to decide where you drop dice. I'd probably just do it on this one. I mean, Dengar's got the reroll, so I'd probably do it on Dengar's shot. Like, Fen hasn't got a reroll, so if you let him roll 5 dice, you're possibly going to see 1 or 2 of them turn up blank anyway. I think there's no good options here. So 2 crits so far, spends a lock, gets the eyeball, spends a count for hit 2 crits into Kanan. Kanan rolls 2 defense dice, will spend his focus, I imagine. Just take his last shield. May spend force actually, if you think about it. I mean, spending the force on defense is probably just as good as taking away a red dice. No Sirisu reroll. Like, taking away a red dice on the chance that it rolls a hit or a crit, or gets a hit or a crit after mods, versus spending the force here on defense is just as good. So I think, yeah, spend the force, keep the focus. There's every chance you roll double focus on defense on a future roll. So Fen round next, probably. Oh, it is range 2. Yeah, I definitely would take away one of Fen's dice here. Make it a 2. Oh no, you can't. He spent his force on defense, didn't he? So it's only 3 dice, but no rerolls here, unless he goes range. I mean, well. So the other option is you go range 1, but okay, spends the focus. Oh, and Kanan just pops at initiative 6. That's unfortunate. Oh, no, he didn't lose his shield last turn, did he? Oops. Yeah. My bad. So we've got that. He's not dead. Gets half. Yeah, sorry, and the shield's gone, isn't it? Yeah. Oh! He did kill him. And got 3. Ah, yeah, because he did do the last shield. He did do the last shield. There's a crit there already. Okay, and then gets hit crit. So the crit is going to go into Dengar. Gets the evade, so loses shield on Dengar. No revenge shot, I don't believe. Yeah, I got confused because I thought he was, yeah. Either way, he was going to lose that last shield from that initial shot. It's just whether he's spinning the focus or the force. Rook takes a strain. Probably shoots Sirisu here. Sirisu's got 2 rerolls. I suppose red. Can you make red? Has red got a focus still? Yeah, red's still got a focus. Okay. Also, red is facing the board edge. Don't think you can do anything that will maybe force him off, but yep. Rook, consistent rook gets 3 hits. Spend your focus, probably take a shield. Might just decide to take 2 here and have a shot, but oh, he is. He's going to have a shot, probably into Fen at range 1. I mean, this Fen does have Beskar and the 5-hole, so a bit tankier than what you normally face. So range 1. Oh, there's 2 crits. But crits are not great because they can just be Beskar'd off. But 3 evades anyway. So Nom Lum, I think, left to shoot. Is range 3, so could fire the ion. I know he's got auto blasters, hasn't he, Nom Lum? So yeah, can't fire the auto blasters, I don't think. No, he won't have arc. Yeah. So it is going to be primary 2 and 2, 3, I think. Ah, no, he's strained. 2 and 2. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Like, as I was saying earlier, yes, there's a lot of beef here, but the beef isn't doing a lot of damage. Could just spend 2 force here, or maybe spend 1 force, take a damage, regain a force. At this point in the game, maybe just spend 2 force and just not take any damage. Because you're possibly self-bumping next turn. Oh, you're going to take 1 damage. Still not half. Gets his force back. And then it'll be 4-2. Yeah, still got 2 out. Oh no, 4-0, sorry. On objectives. So Craig's now just starting to edge away Flamebeast. I mean, red fairly easy to predict. Probably hard 1 left. Just try and be annoying, but like both Fen and Dengar could get decent shots there. I mean, Rook's probably just a 1 forward self bump, but then sets up a decent shot into Sirisu. Dengar, do you risk a sloop with Dengar? Can red get into a position to block it? Red could do the hard 2. I think the hard 2. I mean, that is close. About whether or not he blocks the sloop with a hard 2. He might not block the sloop. Hard 2 might be worth it. Sorry, the sloop might be worth it. Safer bet might just be a one bank or a hard turn left or something like that. Like, Sirisu's going to do the left bank, I imagine. Nomlum's probably like a 4 forwards. Come and get back involved in the game. 17 minutes left in the game. For those, if you aren't aware, we have got another game following this. So we'll be heading off to the Spanish TTS League. We're covering a top 8 match between Alefugo and Metalbag. So Mandalorian Optics from Rookcast takes a lock into red. Nope, takes a lock into Sirisu. Already had red. I mean, I don't think you actually need the lock with Rookcast's ability, but you know, it's nice to have. So yeah, 4 forward from Nom. Not unsurprising. Probably just take a focus. Can Nom focus? Not a robot, is he? Yeah, it's a focus. Of course you can red stop. Forget Rookcast. Just, yeah. Pump the brakes in the gauntlet. Yeah, one bank. So possibly hoping to block Fen, I guess, with red and maybe get some auto blasters firing. But I think Fen might be able to just get his arc turned around enough. We are going to see the 3 sloop from Dengar, which doesn't fit. And it does bump the contracted scout. So Sirisu has range 1 bullseye. Unfortunately, did she spend the lock? No, still got the lock. Is a friend... no. Fen Rao's a friendly bump. Interesting. Susu, front art, distracted. Yeah, because that target lock this turn would be really good. So I think this is Dengar. Let's see, evade. Yeah, should have moved Fen first and wouldn't have had it. Fen did take a damage whilst I was just sorting that out. I mean, this Sirisu shot could really sting Dengar. So yeah, you got to take Dengar here. Range 1 bullseye, out of arc, so crits. Yeah, 4 into 2. Don't worry about Fen. Like, chances of halving Dengar here are quite strong. You roll the most dice as well. I don't think Fen's got any Dengar's got any defensive mods. So yeah, 4 dice with a focus. Oh, unfortunately no crits, but can spend the focus for 3 hits. I think that might be all 3 going into Dengar. Still got some other shots to come in. Just catch that sneeze before I do it on... So, does Rook... I think Rook possibly shoot red scout here. Yeah. Range 3. I think it was Rook's ability and a force for 2 hits. Could take a damage on red. Oh, checking for reroll. If you right click. Oh, you don't know. Yeah, so when you play on TTS, when you're measuring like arcs and checking arcs and stuff, he gets a if you right click, it will bring up friendly ships as well as enemy. So when you're checking for like friendly abilities, always right click and it will bring up your ships. So red's got 2 range 0 shots. He can shoot primary into Dengar, so I guess there's a chance that Dengar does a revenge shot. So maybe you just put your range 0 into Fen. Alright, no, he's got Rook, hasn't he, as well? Yeah, I suppose. I think it's possibly... so he's going to ion out the front into Rook. Looking just to push an extra damage in, I guess. Singular crit. We've got 1 force available. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Range 3. So, yeah, got the strain token. So, yeah, Nom probably. Chuck a range 3 shot there. 2 more dice into Dengar. Certainly if you could push some sort of crit through at this point. 2 hits into 3 agility. Dodge 1, take 1. Dengar's alive on 2. Is stressed and is also no charges left of his thing. And then that's 4 more scenario points. So these 4 scenario points have currently scored Have a Fantastic Day 20 of his 27 points. So yeah, playing the scenario is still important. Flamebeast has got 2 scenario points from objectives. So it'd be a very different game if Have a Fantastic Day wasn't scoring 4 points a turn for salvage. Big question now is though, can you finish off Dengar? So Sirisu could do a K turn. You have got a 3K there. I don't think it's blocked, and I think that could be quite cheeky. Get red contracted scout out the way, 3K with the M3A. 3K, because you've still got 2 defensive rerolls if you get shot. Rook and 1 bank to the right. Has got stunned pilot, so doesn't want to hit any rocks. Nom Lum's undamaged, so he's pretty handy. How do you get red out the way though? That's the problem. Probably a bank away, I guess. Got road roll coming for turn 7, and Flamebeast retains first player. Yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah, the 3 ship list is starting to struggle a little bit. 3 bank from Nom Lum, just getting nice and close. Get the extra red dice, I guess, from range 1 shots. Let's see, is there going to be a 3 bank? Okay. So just embracing the rock with red. He has... Is that the one with Kira? Oh, did he... Did he lock that rock? I think he... Yeah, he locked that rock. So that's where Kira was. It was on Sirisu for a bit, so... Maybe they just discussed where that was, so... Takes a red focus with Rook, getting the block. Yeah, when I looked, the lock was on Sirisu, so I missed that it was there. It didn't do... He's just going to turn out. I guess probably looking for blocks with Surisu. Takes a focus. She is quite tanky, so... One bank with Dengar. Probably just going to keep red focusing, I guess. Nope. Hard one from Fen is another friendly bump. Takes another damage on Fen. That's 2 out of his 5 health, taken just from friendly bumps. So yeah, it looks like we got about 5-10 minutes between the two games. So if you haven't done already, do follow the channel. You get go live notifications. The channel will go down ever so briefly whilst I like crop the games as such. So I think Dengar range 0 into Surisu gets hit crit, but 3 evades out of hand. I mean, Surisu has got 2 evades, 2 rerolls and a focus token. Fen has... well, I suppose you could shoot Surisu at range 1. But can you do any more damage to red? That's the big thing. But you could equally just delete Surisu here. Yeah, range 1, so 5 dice into 3. Needs a big roll from Fen Rao this turn. Yeah, not too shabby. Go leave it as 2 and a crit. Surisu reroll. Can't do anything else about that. Could spend the focus. Or could elusive the eyeball. Probably spend the focus at this point and just take the shield. Can't re-roll the same dice. Can't re-roll a re-roll. So yeah, I imagine he could spend the focus here. Like, it's not terrible. Like, you've still got 2 re-rolls to rook shot and 3 agility. Yeah, I think spend focus seems viable. Like, don't be greedy. Spend the focus. Take no damage now. Sorry, you take 1 damage, but you drop the crate. Like, you're dropping the crate, whatever. Yeah, spending the focus. Yeah, giving up half. That's a good point as well. Yeah, that's it. Keep the lead. I mean, the good thing for him in a way is because Craig hasn't had the opportunity to pick up a crate. He's still going to get 4 points as long as Nomlum keeps hold of his crate, which I imagine he will. The Rook is going to strain himself. Going to shoot Surisu at range 3. So 3 dice. Oh, not great, but has the lock. That's fine. So Rook's ability turns the blank to a hit, and then he spends the focus for 2 and a crit. And Sirisu's fine now. Yeah, this is it. Very, very tanky little M3A. Re-rolling for fun. But yeah. So Nom-Lum next, I think. No, red next. So Kira, so can shoot. Looks like a range 0 into a strained Rook. Oh, double crit into Rook. It's all going bad for Flamebeast now. 2 crits going in. Strain comes off. That gives up half. And let's see what crits come in. Cell power regulator. And a weapons failure. Oof. So, disable power regulator, add a weapons failure. So, in which case now Nom probably, I'd be very tempted to shoot range 1. Oh, he's got auto blasters, hasn't he? Ah. Oh. So, 3 dice looking for a crit into Fen. Oh, he gets 2 crits. And he can't Beskar because Beskar has to be front arc. So he dodges the hit but takes 2 crits. And that could kill Fen. Loose stabilize into structural doesn't kill Fen. But that is, wow. Loose into structural. That's a massive swing there. Getting half points on Rook and Fen in that turn. And then 4 points for objectives as well. 24 points now from scenario points. Yes, probably very much GG at that point. I mean, red can fly off, grab a crate. Sirasu can just be annoying and do like a one bank and block Dengar again. Oof. How did the betting go here? And fun enough, the 3 people that bet all bet for player 1. So, I'm not going to call it quite yet. I won't pick the winner, but I think that is a big turn. The Auto Blaster there. A loose stabilizer into Fen as well, so he has to do a straight maneuver or die. Oh, dearie me. Doesn't matter how many green dice you roll at range 1 if you get hit by an Auto Blaster that rolls 2 crits out of hand. So I imagine we'll probably see a fairly quick last turn. So yeah, Red Jump Master's going to get out of the way probably. I'd just go maybe a bank to the right. Could just do a 1 straight, but I think just jump out the way, pick up a crate. Because like Fen's not going to be... I mean, I suppose Fen could do like a 2 straight focus boost. I mean, do you just do like a 3 bank over the top of Rook maybe? You might find that actually lands without hitting anything. But part of me thinks just what's a 3 bank right look like on a Jump Master? It's white. He's not stressed. Yeah, 2 or 3 bank to the right with red, I think, and then maybe like pick up a crate or just sit out there and just not die. Yeah, no more betting for 1. Let's have a see. So it is time. So we've got another Scum and Villainy list for sure. Right, so just getting this all set up. Turn 8. Yeah, so Nomlum turns in, takes red focus. Again, just getting that Auto Blaster pointing in a good place. 2 bank, picking up a crate with red. I don't think he's going to get shot. Maybe Rook cast rear, but doesn't get you a lot of points, I guess. One bank out from Rook. Clear the stress. Probably just red focus. He could shoot back, because I suppose getting half points on red gets him 5, but don't think it's going to be enough. In Sirisu's obviously where a lot of the points... But I suppose the same points as all of it, all 10-point ships, aren't they? Broadly speaking. 2 Talon with Fen, and it does fit. Gets in range 1. But he dies. Okay. Well, maybe just proving a point that... Guess he was probably going to die, whatever. He would have got in front of Sirisu. Sirisu's got an Auto Blaster. Just waiting to see, but it looks like GG's possibly in chat. What was Dice like? I mean, Dice was slightly up on Flame. Yeah, well played. Well played both players, but yeah, I think that turn there was big for Craig. We'll pick the winner now and complete that. I can reset the game. And then we will get ready for game 2. But no, I think it's nice to see different lists. Like, I think Have a Fantastic Day was saying that he'd not used that list before, so he was trying it out. But I think there's definitely something there that's quite interesting. I think I'd be quite tempted to give it a go. I just think you do struggle with damage, and if anything, he got lucky there with a bit of dice variance. Got to save the camera. Good. Let's change the angle. But yeah, I think it is interesting seeing some of these different lists being played. What did I do? Who is playing on what side? But yeah, we'll get set up for the next game. So this is game 2. X-Wing Hispania. Done. There for a sec, so let's do there's Discord. So we've got CIS versus Scum coming up on game 2. Let's do not that. I need to do. That is muted. That's good. Discord was what I was looking for. That's the one. So Al, I want to go red. Cool. So I will jump in with them. I'm going to take the stream down briefly whilst we get the last one, or the next game all set up. So I will be back very shortly. So if you haven't already, do follow the channel or subscribe, and you'll get go live notifications when we go live very shortly.